I lost 75 pounds in 1 year and completely transformed my body. Today I'm going to be talking about what I did in terms of my diet and workout and what I would have done differently after learning everything I have the past 5 years of bodybuilding. So let's start by taking it back to the peak of my weight gain back in 2016. In 2016, I was the most stereotypical gamer that you could imagine. I drank G Fuel, I played Call of Duty every second of my free time, and ate way too many Chips Ahoy cookies. All of this coupled with an overall sedentary lifestyle led to my peak weight of 235 pounds in 7th grade. At about 6'1" at the time, I was considered clinically obese with a BMI of 31. So clearly I needed to make some significant lifestyle changes or else I would be putting my health at risk. So that is where sports came into play. I started to go to the local community center and play basketball every single day. I made 2 really close friends and we would get out of school at 3:30 every day, do our homework, go to the gym at 4:30 and play all the way up until close around 9:30 p.m. On weekends, we would be there up to 8 hours a day. This was an extreme amount of cardio every day and I started to lower my food intake as well, being more mindful of the things I would eat without really any sense of how many calories I was consuming. From the month of August to October when school basketball tryouts began, I was already down 20 pounds. I was seeing results, but as a very all or nothing person, I started to push my limits even more. I made the basketball team and after a 2-hour practice every day, I would then go back to the community center and play even more. By this time, I was experimenting with weightlifting, just doing some things like bench press and bicep curls, but I was still primarily focused on cardio and basketball. Christmas break hit and I really started to take things more and more extreme, eating a very calorie restrictive diet and even sometimes doing 24-hour fasts while being in a steep deficit doing a lot of cardio. By the time we came back to school, I was 190 pounds, losing 45 pounds in less than 6 months. The weirdest part about all of this was the effect it had on my social life. In the span of just 6 months, I went from that chubby gamer nerd with only a couple of friends to an A-team basketball player, relatively in shape, and getting noticed by girls. This was a really tough time for me as a kid in 8th grade because I started to associate my worth solely by my appearance. And trust me, getting shredded or jacked does not equal happiness. I continued the same routine of cardio, low calories, and even more cardio. By that next August, starting my freshman year of high school, I was 160 pounds, which means I lost 75 pounds in the span of a year. And don't think that I didn't have repercussions from this extreme weight loss, because I did. Stretch marks and loose skin. I was extremely self-conscious about this, and luckily since I was young, my skin was able to bounce back. But anytime you do any sort of extreme weight gain or weight loss, you do increase your likelihood of developing stretch marks or loose skin. So I made many mistakes throughout that whole process, but over the years, I gained a lot of information about building muscle, proper dieting, and just overall establishing a more healthy lifestyle. This video could probably be a few hours long if I really went in depth about what I did over the years, but I'm just gonna skip to the part where I tell you guys what I would have done differently and how you can make a change if you're struggling with your weight and want to build your physique. So this is my current physique with all of the methods I'm about to share. After my weight loss, I started to lift weights because I really wanted to build more muscle. I really only did a few different exercises, push-ups, bench press, and curls. That was it. I also started doing boxing workouts and 40-minute high-intensity interval training workouts 6 days per week. What I should have done was a beginner weightlifting program like the Jason Blaha 5x5 full body program. This is a really great program that focuses on the key compound lifts like the squat, bench, and deadlift to build a really good foundation. It's only 3 times a week and focuses on your full body, so you're able to stimulate each muscle 3 times per week without a huge time commitment. From there, I could have moved on to a power building program like the classic push-pull legs or even the Arnold split. In terms of cardio, I should have just cut it in half. I was still playing sports and needed to be able to run, so I shouldn't have cut it out completely. But 3 times per week of HIIT cardio for 20 to 30 minutes would have been sufficient since I still had basketball practice every single day. My diet started to consist of chicken, vegetables, and rice. I was being very restrictive, only eating about 1,500 calories per day. I was skinny and not giving my body the proper fuel it needed to build muscle. I also started to develop a pretty bad binging habit. I allowed myself a cheat meal every Sunday where I would consume between 7,000 and 9,000 calories. Chips Ahoy cookies, Mexican food, pizza, donuts, you name it, I probably would eat it. But that was really the only way I was able to maintain my weight. Why did I do this? because every single jacked celebrity promotes these insane cheat meals, and I was young and impressionable. What I should have done was a slight calorie surplus. To be honest, I probably could have maintained my weight eating about 3,000 calories a day just without those massive cheat meals. Since I wanted to stay relatively lean, I should have started at 3,200 calories a day, monitoring my weight weekly and then adjusting accordingly. This slow weight gain would have helped me build lean muscle mass and also get stronger. I definitely had quite the journey to get where I am today. I made a lot of mistakes, but I don't regret anything that I did because through trial and error, I was able to learn the proper healthy lifestyle approaches that I'm now able to share with others. Somebody had to be the guinea pig, so hopefully if you're watching this video, you are able to learn from my mistakes and improve your own health. So if you made it to the end of this video, I would really appreciate it if you leave a like. Comment below if you have any questions about anything that I just covered, or you can even tell me your current body situation and I can give you some advice. You can also just say what's up. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. I have a fun little challenge that I'm gonna be doing for 1,000 subscribers, and at the time of recording this, I'm about 20 away. I will see you guys next week. Peace.